the Modi government has attacked George Soros' statement, saying that he has targeted India's democracy. What had George Soros said? He had actually questioned the Prime Minister's silence linked to what is happening around the Adani group and had said that he will have to answer in the parliament. BJP has claimed and attacked the Hungarian-American billionaire, saying this is an attempt to demonize Indian democracy. Going on to say that the remark is a declaration to destroy India's democratic process. Efforts to weaken Indian democracy will be met with India's might. This was all said by Union Minister Smriti Irani in a press conference held just a while ago. She's led the Modi government's front attack from the front on the Hungarian-American businessman, a billionaire by himself, a very controversial figure. Who is George Soros? Well, he's a businessman and a philanthropist, a Hungarian-American, 92-year-old financier. He was born in Budapest to a Jewish family, survived the Nazi occupation of Hungary. Soros moved to the United Kingdom in 1947. He studied at the London School of Economics, has been a very controversial figure for several things that has been linked to him. Now, from the ruling government as well as the opposition, there have been a lot of reactions to what George Soros has said. But first, let's bring you what Minister Smriti Irani has said on George Soros' statements.
Reverting to India, Modi and business tycoon Adani are close allies. Their fate is intertwined. Adani Enterprises tried to raise funds in the stock market but failed. Adani is accused of stock manipulation and his stock collapsed like a house of cards. Modi is silent on the subject, but he will have to answer questions from foreign investors and in Parliament. This will significantly weaken Modi's stranglehold on India's federal government and open the door to push for much-needed institutional reforms. I may be naive, but I expect a democratic revival in India.
The man who broke the Bank of England, a man who is known and designated so by a nation as an economic war criminal, has now pronounced his desire to break the Indian democracy. That George Soros wants a government which is pliable to his needs is more than evident from his statements. That he has pronounced funding of over $1 billion, particularly to target leaders like Prime Minister Modi, is significant. That when India rose to the 5th largest economy of the world, when the President of the United States of America, the Prime Minister of England, the President of France, publicly extended gratitude to the Indian Prime Minister and India for enabling employment not only in India, but also these 3 designated nations. Such is a time where the imperialistic intentions of an entrepreneur come to light. Today, as a citizen, I call upon every individual and organization, societal or political, to denounce the intention of this individual who seeks to demonize our democracy, weaken our democratic interests, and who brings an onslaught to the economy of India, all so that he can personally gain. Those who Mr. Soros finds pliable need to know that India has defeated imperialistic designs before and shall do so again. Those who support Mr. Soros need to know that democracy has prevailed in India and will continue to do so, and particularly as a Karyakarta of the Bharatiya Janata Party, these designs to weaken Indian democracy will be met with the might of India under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
And there have been a lot of reactions from the opposition as well, even as Smriti Irani, the Union Minister, has launched a frontal attack of the Modi government against George Soros, the billionaire businessman. Now, Jairam Ramesh of the Congress has said that this has nothing to do with the George Soros. Our Nehruvian legacy ensures people like Soros cannot determine our electoral outcomes. And we also have Priyanka Chaturvedi, who has also put out a tweet asking who is George Soros and why is BJP Stroll Mantralaya doing an entire press conference dedicated to him.